you should have your music already brought into your timeline. If you don't already have your music brought in, go to Add Media, go to Files and Folders, and go and find your music folder, and just select the music folder and import that whole folder. If you add more music later, be careful that you only add additional individual songs. Don't bring in the whole folder more than once, okay? All right. So assuming that you have a song, I'm going to show you this once, and then I'm going to have you try it, and I'll show it to you a second time if you need me to. So let me just take these choices out for just a moment. Down there. Okay. So if I open up my piece of music here, I can make choices anywhere in the song. And you got to listen to the song. So you'll need a moment to do that. And the Jay-Z song was on. I want to pick up the song there. And I'm not really sure where I want it to end. So I'll just bring it into the timeline here and see how it syncs up a little bit. So I can zoom in. Remember, you have your zoom bar over here on the right-hand side of the screen. I'm going to zoom in. And I've got a couple different little clips. I'm going to actually delete and close the gap on that clip, make it tighter. Okay, so this, we come out of this image. Looks like I keyframed the opacity on that one previously. So let's imagine that I like the way that that looks with that clip, but I don't like the way that it comes in so hard. I'd rather that maybe we came in a little softer. So one thing I can do with keyframing is to select the clip, whatever clip is highlighted. See how it's bright green? That's the clip that's highlighted. Now this one's highlighted, but I want to make sure that the song is highlighted. If I don't highlight the song, I cannot add keyframes to it. And where are the keyframes? Over here on the left-hand side of the screen, there's a little dot there. And if I click on that, it's going to add a little white dot onto wherever my playhead is. I'm going to add a couple of them. Bam. And bam again. And I've got 3. So 3 is going to actually let me do something with this. And if I go to this clip, actually I changed my mind slightly. I'm going to go with this second clip down here. So I know that there's audio on this track that I may wish to hear. So if I drag, what I'm doing right now is I'm just clicking on that keyframe. You can see that I'm going up and down with the audio. I'm going to bring that audio way down. And then we'll hear the song at the beginning. Because I brought the song down, we can hear the ambient sound on this other clip here. But I also have at the beginning of that clip, maybe some audio I don't want. So clicking and adding the keyframes is the first step, and then kind of dragging them around, like making choices with them, because you're not committed to them staying where they are. And I can bring the audio back up again. And I get to make choices in terms of how much I hear or don't hear the audio. That one just went a little nuts. Okay. So what I'd like you to do right now is to try that with an audio clip. I brought it down too much, so you can't hear it at all. So a little fine tuning here. Bring that up a little bit so we can hear the song in the background. And that's what I'd like you to try. Now, if you want me to do it with you again, I'm about to do it again on a different piece of audio in here. And if you're good to try it on your own, I want you to go try it, because it isn't until you try it that you might have questions about what it is exactly that you're doing. But we want to control the audio. We want to control the audio, especially as we bring in songs and bring other songs out. So having a piece of music and fading that piece of music from one track to another. And I think I have that. And then don't forget, you can zoom in so you can kind of see it better. So I've got the song here on one timeline on audio 2, and I've got it also again on audio 3. So on audio 2, when I play it, it just stops, and it's very jarring. So instead, I'd rather highlight it, add a keyframe, go later in the same clip, just move my playhead, which is again that red line with that blue home plate at the top, add another keyframe. The second one's going to be the one that I'm going to move. Move your playhead out of the way so you can see it. And just click on that keyframe and drag it down, and now I've got a nice fade. And then what I'd like to do is to bring in this other part of the song up top here. What I wouldn't want to do is go harsh from one part of the song to another. So again, this clip is highlighted. I'm going to add a keyframe, move my playhead, and you need at least 2 keyframes to do anything. If you just had 1 keyframe, it's like you have no keyframes. You need from this frame to that frame. I'm saying at this frame be at this audio volume, and at this other frame be at this other audio volume. I'm going to click on that first keyframe and bring it down. I don't know why I'm having trouble with my mouse right now. I'm going to click on this first keyframe and bring it down, and this other one and bring it up. So instead, what I have here, I have 2 different pieces of the song, and it's going to go fading one out and fading the other one in. And it almost works. I think I need to get like slightly later with it, so I can slide that track a little bit that way and bring it down to absolute 0. Bring this one down completely. Okay, and now what I'd like to do is to answer questions that you have. One more, see how it works. You're essentially just DJing your own project.